Hey, I've heard that there are people concerned that I don't have enough experience to become business manager, or that I should be a business rep before I become business manager. And I don't think that's true. I have a lot of experience. I'm a businessman. I started and ran my own company for 7 years. Um, and I wanna come from the outside of the administration and hopefully become business manager, and then do a major audit of the direction we're going in and how everything's going. Um, and it's harder to do that coming from the inside. For example, when I joined in 2008, Dave Housen was the business manager, and then Joe Peters took over for him. But Joe Peters before that was the president. And then after Joe Peters, Joe Lorenzo took over, and he was the president before. And then Craig Jones took over for him, and he was in the administration. And then Randy Curry took over for Craig Jones, and Randy Curry was the president. So the administration has been pretty much the same. For example, it'd be like Trump's president right now. If after his term's up, we voted for J.D. Vance to become president, how much would change? Not a whole lot. If a Democrat became president again after Trump's term, it would be a 360. Lots of things would change, and I think that there's a lot of things that need to be changed. And if you want to vote for somebody that's in the administration right now, or whoever else is running, you can. But and if you want things to keep going the way they're going, then vote for somebody in the administration right now. But if you want things to change, I would say vote for me. And I'm gonna just go in. I'm gonna do an audit. I'm gonna make sure things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. I want to make sure that the dues that we're paying are going towards making our working conditions better, giving us better benefits, giving us better pay, negotiations, putting us back to work. Let's get a bigger market share. Let's do a lot of things. I go to these meetings and there's just a lot of money being spent. Let me give you an example. Like we at the meeting, we voted on spending $25,000 on this electrical worker minority caucus, $10,000 donation, and $15,000 for people to go and represent our union there. And that is a great cause, the electrical worker minority caucus. I got nothing against it, but I don't feel like my dues should be going to that. That's not going to help anybody get better benefits. It's not going to help put people back to work. And if we have this much excess money to where we could just be blowing it on things, anything other than, making our working conditions better or putting people back to work. If we have excess money, then we're paying too much dues. We need to put that back on our checks. If we put that money back on our checks, and you or me or anybody else in our union wants to donate money to the electrical worker minority caucus, go for it. It's your money. Do what you want with it. But that's not what the dues were intended for when we started paying dues, when the unions were established and all this. And I think we just need a big reset. And if you think so too, vote for me.